Hey everybody, this is TJ Cates with Nashville Entertainment Weekly. Nashville Entertainment Weekly Records, I'm with.
Hi everybody, this is Jill Sampson-Menez, and today we have
Bobby Shleton.
Hey Bobby's
Bobby's with us, all the way from Alabama.
Everybody in Nashville is from Alabama today.
I know. We have our artist Jesse Lynn here in the studio. We actually are going to have our artist Rhythm and Roses from Texas. They're going to be in here shortly. Yeah, so Alabama, how long does it take you to get here?
It's about an hour and a half.
That's not bad. Yeah. And you're with our record label. We're really excited to be working with you. Nashville Entertainment Weekly Records. We've had you for about a month now.
Right.
You've been getting a lot of radio play for your song Goodbye Time. It's a really good song. Let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
Why do you like that song?
It's a Conway Twitty hit, and I've always loved Conway Twitty. And it has a lot of meaning to me and a lot of other people. So it's just a special song.
What meaning does it have to you personally?
Well, saying goodbye to somebody that you love, it's the ending of a relationship, and Lord knows I've been through enough of those. So.
Well, I think everybody has.
Everybody can relate.
Everybody
right?
can relate.
Yeah.
What I mean. So, yeah,
Not this is perfect, but yeah. So, and now you have an album that just released. We're really excited about, and it's available on your website.
Right.
But let's talk about that because it's 10 songs.
It's 12 songs.
12 songs.
What is that? The second. This is 13 songs on the second CD.
So there's a lot of songs here, and this took a lot of time in the making just to record the whole process. How was that picking the songs for this album?
It was fairly difficult. I went through like 400 songs before I figured out the 4 that are originals. I didn't write any of them, but they're originals, and then I did 9 cover songs.
That's
amazing.
a challenge for a singer like yourself to find a song because you actually personally you're smart enough to want to personally relate to the song because your audience needs to feel that you feel what the lyrics say.
Right.
So, way to go, man. That's a lot of listening. So, let's talk about what you do in Alabama. How's Alabama doing in the fall?
I'm a railroad contractor by trade.
I like that.
So we build and maintain industrial railroad spurs. Been doing that a long time. So.
Wow.
But your love for music, when did all this start, man?
I've always loved music.
Okay.
I kind of fell into the singing portion of it. I was doing karaoke at a bar one night, and
sounds like a really good
it always
story.
starts that way, right?
a guy walks up and says, "Are you going to sing?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "What do you like to hear?" He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle" is my favorite song.
That's a really
I
good
said,
song.
No problem. So I walked up and did that, and when I came back down off the stage, he handed me a business card. And so he was a record promoter here in Nashville and introduced me to Pat Holt. And,
We love Pat. What's up, Pat?
Erlene
Pat and
Mandrell,
Erlene.
his wife. So introduced me to them
people.
and became friends with them, and so we've been recording for a couple of years.
I like his studio down in the basement with no signs out front. You got to come in the back door. And like you said, he will not lock the back door. So you're in there recording and wants people to come in.
Yeah.
But he's a people
Very
person, so he likes to come in there and hang out.
Right.
So let's talk about who you listen to. Like, did you listen to Conway Twitty when he was singing 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago?
Some, more like 10 or 12 years ago, I kind of listened to some of his older stuff. But I like Conway Twitty, Hank Williams Jr. They're some of my favorites.
What's your favorite Hank Jr. song? He's got a few that I don't know which one I would pick as my favorite.
Outlaw Women.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of an original one to pick out of the blue.
Yeah, I really like that. His very first version of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I put him on Pandora, my big speaker, when I'm grilling out and drinking an adult beverage in the backyard, and all my neighbors.
Really good music.
My neighbors hear that a lot. I don't think they expect to hear it, but they do. Okay, so him being Hank Williams Sr. being from Alabama, is that any kind of connection there?
Not really. I really started listening to Hank Sr. some after I started listening to Junior.
Well, they combine them, yeah. I did too.
But Hank Junior redid a lot of his dad's songs, so you listen to both of them.
And it seems like all the grandkids always do that too. They always do they pay homage to like all their.
We see a lot of third
their
generations
relatives.
that come around and talk about that.
Definitely.
Well, let's talk about you, man. who do you, I know these are crazy questions, but I want to know who you listen to, because your sound sounds like classic Nashville. And y'all hang tight. We're going to play his music video here in just a little bit after this. But who do you actually listen to? You had an hour and a half. Do you listen to yourself for an hour and a half? Because that's what I would do if I could sing.
I know. We wish we had this time.
If I sat down for an hour and a half, it would be Chris Stapleton and Jamie Johnson.
Really?
I know, man. Why can't they have more people like that?
Yeah.
What is Nashville doing? You know, Merle Haggard never wore tennis shoes to go get a CMT award or CMA award. I don't know where all this casual cowboys.
He doesn't understand the skinny jeans.
Well, I come from the South, and, you know, we had 38 Special and Leonard Skinner and the Rockers and the Southern Rock, and all kind of mix it up. But yeah, there's really a very big lack, in my personal opinion, of traditional country like you. Real guys, you work around the railroad and you play music.
That's true. I get a lot of people that are 35 and up that they listen to me singing. They reminisce about sitting in a car seat and their parents listening to that music going down the highway.
Yeah.
And so it brings back a lot of memories for them as a child. And so that's pretty rewarding for people to relate to what you're singing and making them happy and bringing back good memories.
It does, and your music does that for so many people, including myself. I love it. Yeah, we saw Chris Stapleton, I think it was 3 years ago, at the CMAs, and we saw him get out. We're covering the red carpet, and he was getting out of his Suburban. It's like, who's this guy? He's out of shape. He's got a big beard. And we had almost gotten into the thing where they all had to be pretty. And, man, by the end of the night, he had a big performance with Justin Timberlake.
Right.
But he had all these awards, and now he's the deal. And Jamie Johnson, man, it's like they just reincarnated a whole slew of guys from the 60s, 70s, and 80s and put them up there.
Yep.
I like both those guys.
Fantastic. I like them both.
I'm just surprised with your sound and everything you've accomplished in the short amount of time, even in the last month with us getting all this radio play, why you haven't been doing music longer. Like, I'm really surprised by that.
It's not been very long. It's been a little over 2 years.
Yeah, that is so funny. And so, since you are kind of new to this industry, you're looking for more people to play with, like a band to put together.
Trying to build a band.
Yeah,
I'd love to build a band. It's pretty difficult finding musicians that are not already booked up in Nashville and playing other places, and so they're all busy and
that they're serious about it, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to book some really good gigs.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'd love to find some guys that would want to form a band and get started.
So what do you need? You need
Everything.
Everything? do you steal guitars? You gonna do stuff like that?
If we just had
Just a basic guitar.
a bass and a lead and a drummer, right now would be great. Maybe a keyboard would be fantastic.
Nice.
Cool. I think it can happen, and that's something Jill said was one of your needs, and we can definitely help you out with that. We have another star of the Alabama singing cowgirl, and Jessie Lynn, and she's going to come up here, and she actually has a band that's a traditional country, and she tours a lot of the rodeos all over Alabama, so I'm glad that y'all got to meet here. Well, I want to jump into your music video, kind of get us set up on this music video, but Jill's going to cover where they can buy your music, because buying your music is fairly important. You have three CDs on your website.
That's right.
Go ahead
you
and
do.
cover all this.
Bobby
This is
Shleton,
Jill's world. Go ahead.
BobbyShleton.com. You can actually buy his new album, the hard copy, on his website. You can also download him on Spotify and iTunes. And he has a lot of great music, including a Christian album,
True.
which people definitely have to check out. And we can't wait I think around Christmas time would be a great time to put that on the radio.
Yeah, it would.
Some of
It'd be
those
great.
songs. Yeah, that would be amazing. So,
Let's introduce this music video.
Yeah.
What are we about to watch?
and Dieter Spears was a part of this music video, right?
Right. We shot. He was in charge of the whole thing. Yeah.
That man's multi-talented.
Right. He
We're at
is.
his studio, in-house creative studios right
That's
now.
right.
100 Oaks. Let's talk about this music video.
Well, it's called "Hole in the Sky." It's a song I was just totally captivated with the first time I heard the demo, and so after we got the CD recorded, and we decided to do a video, and that was a song that a group of us decided to do. And once again, it's about losing someone. And it could be interpreted as losing him through a breakup or as even in death. And so it's a very touching song. Gets to your soul.
Well, cool. Let's go right into it. Y'all, this has been TJ Cates with Nashville Entertainment Weekly.
Jill Santabanez and
Bobby Shleton. Nothing is right. Everything is wrong. the one that I love has left me and gone. No longer will I kiss her beautiful face. I'm stuck since she's went away. There's a hole in the sky where the sun used to be. There's a place where you left me that's lonely and bleak. No stars to be seen. The end of our dream. There's a hole in the sky where the sun used to be. There'll never come a day I don't think of you till I hold you again. My heart will be blue. There'll never be another. There's no one else for me. It's not clear why you left me, but it's so plain to see. There's a hole in the sky where the sun used to be. There's a place where you left me that's lonely and bleak. No stars to be seen. The end of our dream. There's a hole in the sky where the sun used to be. There's a hole in the sky where the sun